So hello guys, I'm Joshi and basically in today's video we are going to discuss that what is the single thing which stops your customer to buy. Like this is the biggest reason. Like there are main two reasons why your customer do not buy your product. Is the first one is the trust and the trust on your product. Okay, no matter how many features are you giving to your customer, no matter how much like benefits they will get after buying your product, but if they do not have trust, then they will not going to buy your product. Okay, so like I have already made a video on the trust factor. Like the thumbnail of that video is the trust is equal to great sales, so you can watch that video also. And like in video I have discussed that how you can create the trust uh, for your product in the in the mind of your customer. But in this video we are going to discuss the second part, that is stops your customer to buy your product, and that is the self doubt, or the self, we can say self doubt. Okay, so in this video we are going to discuss that how like every person have self doubt in their mind, that like can they, like are they able to do whatever you are suppose whatever you are giving them. Okay, are they able to implement the things which you are giving to them? So like basically this video is really going to be very interesting. So in this video we are going to discuss that how to break that false belief and like sell your product massively to your customer. So without wasting time, let's start the video. Okay, so like basically there are two to three things which you just have to tell to your customer, and they will have trust on you, and they will start buying your products. Okay, so basically let me give my personal example, like how important this thing is, the trust factor is. Like if your customer have the trust on your trust on your product and trust on themselves, then like nothing in this world is going to stop them to buy your product. Okay, so like the trust is something that stops me to buy a laptop. Okay, like this is like a real thing, because before 10 to 15 days ago, like as we know that in India the HP, Dell, Lenovo, these are popular brands. Okay, but like as compare of Infinix is a new brand in laptop segment. So like Infinix is giving massive features. Okay, like in my segment, in my price range. And but like if I go to the HP, Dell or Lenovo, they are not giving that much features, and also charging them more money. So like here I'm getting the more features in Infinix, but but in Infinix there was no any trust factor. Like the branding of Infinix in India's market is not that much good at that time. So but the HP, Dell and Lenovo has branding their such type of, like we have trust on those products. So like I do not buy any of those laptop at that time. Okay, so like, and because the branding of Infinix is not that much good, so like I do not get that product also. So before after some days, the Infinix have collabed with the Madness of Multiverse, like Doctor Strange Madness of Multiverse. So that is a great and huge and a powerful way of building trust with the customers. And the second thing that like Infinix has to build trust is it sponsors the Roadies. Roadies is a very famous like show in India, as we know. So Infinix has also sponsored that show. So these two factors are uh, like sufficient for me to get that product. Okay, all I need to do is just have a trust factor on Infinix, and like features are also important, but like trust is the main thing. So in today's video we are gonna I'm gonna tell you the two or three things that every customer have. Suppose, let me give an example. Suppose there is a obese man, and you are giving a service of, like suppose you help people in exercising. Okay, or in dieting. So like as we know that you will tell them that we are going to do this, then this, then this, then this, and at the end of this session you will get a healthy body. So like what do you think? You have tell them every step by step process, okay, but they have, if they have the self doubt that can they implement the things which you are telling to them or which you are going to give them, or are they able to implement those things which you like which you going to give them. So if they like if they do not have that trust on themselves, then they will not going to buy your product, okay. So the first step that you can uh, tell your customer to suppose we can say to get a self belief on themselves is the testimonial. Testimonial is one of the best way to like to create a belief or to create a trust or like about your product or on your own like yourself, like customer on yourself. So like how can you use the testimonial? So suppose as we can say that testimonial, suppose there's a woman, okay, who do all the household work, and you like after using your that step by step process, she have lose that weight in the next suppose 90 days or 120 days. So if you give them the examples like the life of that woman is very busy, and like no matter that how much busy the life of that woman is, but when she get that way, and like that way is also very easy to implement, and after using that way she have like with the whole household work, she also do these steps or these exercises in a very easy way, and she is now very have a fit body. So you just have to tell them that whatever you are selling or whatever service you are providing to your customer is very easy to implement, and a lot of people are implementing now. And you have also like you have to also give them the examples of suppose the people who have very busy life, or the people who have a pain point. Suppose we can say if a person wants to make money online, and if he needs the laptop for it. So like suppose you are selling a process of making website online. So if a person do not have any laptop, so this is an external like problem for himself to buy. Or we can say like if he do not have trust on himself, that can he implement all the things which you are going to give them to make money online. So you can just tell them that a lot of people, like even a 19-year-old boy is making money online with my way, okay, and a 40-year-old man also making money with my way. So if you give them these testimonials, they have trust in their mind, and like the false beliefs that they have that they cannot implement the things will be broke, and like they will buy your product. So it is as simple as that. So like this is our first point that you have to use to break the false belief. Okay, so like as we have discussed about the internal belief or internal false belief that they have, like they cannot that they cannot implement the thing which you are giving to them. Like to break this thing, we have like used the testimonials. But what if they have external beliefs? Like what if they are like stopping from an external thing to buy? Now, like how this happens? Suppose let me give an example. Like you will understand in a better way with an example. So suppose you help people to make money online through website. Okay. So a people like suppose a person have a belief that he or she can make website. Okay, and he is convinced also. But what if he have an external belief? Like suppose he knew that he can make website, all the things will happen very well. But if he have a false belief that how I will get the traffic into my website, or how will I sell the products, how will I write the copy of my product. So these things also matters a lot. These are the external things around your product. So if you also cover all these things, like if you tell them that this is the way to make money, to make money through websites, and this is how you have to make the website. Plus, you will also tell them how to get traffic onto that website. Okay, like what are the questions that they like would have in their mind that stops them to buy. Like they could have a false belief of how I will get the traffic, how the like how will I list the product on my website so that people will buy, or what do I do so that I can get the approval of Google AdSense. So these are the external false beliefs. So like you can also charge more money to answer these questions. Okay, suppose if your product is suppose $200, like if you help people to make money, sorry, to make money through websites, okay, and you are charging for like suppose $200 to set up a full website. But what if you will tell them that how to get massive traffic to that website to sell more, and if you tell that thing, then you can like also charge $50 more suppose. And if you tell them that how to write a copy, or how to write a like how to write a review, we can say, of a product, so that people will buy that product by reading your copy, and you can also charge $50 more. So what are the things around that thing, like what are the questions, you can just answer those questions and charge more money from your customer. Or if you don't want to charge the more money, like you can also make a great offer with that thing. So these are the two things. Like the first one is the self doubt, we can say the internal belief that they have. You can break this belief by telling them about how easy it is to implement all the things that they are getting from you. And the second thing is the external beliefs. Okay, the external belief means whatever the other things, like they have believe on your product, on themselves, like they can implement these things. But what are the other things, what are the other questions that that can stop them, or that is connected with that process that you are giving to them. And if you answer those all questions, then you can also charge more money to tell them like how to drive traffic more, or how to drive quality traffic. So you can charge more, or you can make a great offer. And yes, always remember one thing, that a great offer help you to survive in a competition. Okay, no matter how better, like how like amazing your product is, like this matters. But if you do not have a great offer, then no one is going to buy your product. Okay, so this is all about our today's video. We have discussed that, like let me revise it again for you. Like you can use testimonials, and you can tell them like this is very easy. A 19-year boy and a 60-year-old man is making money through my way. So this testimonial will help them to break the false belief in their mind. The second one is the external belief, like whatever the questions they would have in their mind, or what are the connected things with your process that they are stopping them to buy your product. You just have to answer those questions. You can charge this thing, or you can make an offer of that thing. Like suppose you are getting 200, like you just have to pay me $200, and you will get this and this with just $200. So you can make a great offer. So this is all about our today's video. I hope this video is very helpful for you. And yes, if you do not have watched that previous video of how to build a trust, then that video is also very very important for you to build a trust with your product to your customer. So thank you for watching the video. If this video is helpful for you, then like the video, subscribe to the channel, and